I cheated on my husband only 2 months after our wedding, and I never intend to tell him. You guys, I need to take a deep breath, because what? Hi guys, good day and welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite girl, Pisdora, and I'm back again. So guys, today I'm back with some crazy confessions. The first one here says, I cheated on my husband only 2 months after our wedding, and I never intend to tell him.
Wait, what?
You guys, I need to take a deep breath, because what? Only 2 months after your wedding. Now, how do you justify this? This is actually insane. I mean, but yeah, let's know why this person did this. Without wasting much of your time, without further ado, without talking too much, let's dive right into the video. So it says, background: early on in our relationship, we were long distance and it was rough on both of us. We both cheated on one another. I see. Although my cheating was longer and more intensive. Now, what do you mean your cheating was longer and more intensive?
What does that even mean?
He's about to get crazy, guys. Let me balance well. After we moved in together, we found the confession journal of mine. Why I didn't padlock the damn thing, I'll never know. Oh my god, this is crazy. I was supposed to be laughing. Read it, confronted me, and also told me about his indiscretion. Okay, I think she means her partner ready. Yeah. There was crying and a few days of bewilderment, but we got over it. Okay. That's like the background. So this has already established cheating from the onset of the relationship. Okay. Interlude: after getting very drunk at my best friend's wedding in 2006, I had a one-night stand with a friend of the bride who was just coming off a divorce.
You can't be serious.
Damn. I played it up in my head as if it was doing a public service for the guy. Is this not... Sis, is everything okay at home? Because... what do you mean doing a public service for the guy?
Make that make sense for me.
Getting him back on track of actually goodness, I need to calm down. This whole thing is driving me crazy. Oh my goodness. Getting him back on track of actually himself, which did happen actually. He went on to be a major player in a successful gubernatorial campaign and ended up keeping a job in the administration. However, after my walk of shame in the morning, I told myself no more. Okay, I wasn't going to do this anymore. And I was going to turn over a new leaf. Okay, sis. Okay, sis. So I moved in with him. There was the thing with the journal. And then nothing. Oh, I get it now. This was before they got married. And this was what the partner found in the journal. Okay. And there was nothing. He proposed and we ended up getting married in 2009. The problem. Okay, so this is where the problem is. 2 months after our wedding, I dropped off my newly minted husband off at the airport to go away for a conference. Since I had driven to a major city to do this, I looked up a friend who lived in the city to hang out and catch up. We'll call him Dan. Okay. 2 things about Dan. He's like a gentleman. Okay. He opens doors, scoots you into your seat, and pays for everything. Chivalry is not dead in his eyes. Second, he towers over me 5'9" height with his 6'5" height. He's the only person I've ever met that makes me feel dainty. Girl, what's your problem? Really, what's the color of your problem? Because why all this? Either way, we hang out, talk, eat, drink, a fuck ton of alcohol, driven to confess by the ethanol. Dan busts out how he hasn't had sex in over a year. and is beginning to doubt himself with women and has even tried to think about guys. I make the appropriate soothing noises and the evening goes on. We drink even more alcohol, including stopping on the way back to his apartment to pick up tonic for G&Ts. And once we get back to the apartment, we continue to chat. Okay. Dan had been unable to come to our wedding because of a work commitment. So I had actually brought the DVD with our wedding pictures on it to show him. Alright, that's right. I was actually showing him my wedding pictures when the thing got nasty. I was sitting on his lap. What do you mean? Like, no, are you for real right now? What do you mean you were sitting on his lap showing him your wedding pictures? You were sitting on another man's lap showing him your wedding pictures.
That doesn't make any sense.
Come on now. I mean, I'm going to be like brutal. I'm going to be honest with you, girl. I'm going to be honest. Because this is... Okay, I was sitting on his lap because of no other chair in his bedroom. And realized that I was wearing garters and stockings because they were pressed into him. One thing led to another, and all of a sudden I was on the floor in front of his fireplace, mourning for all I was worth, with the shirt of my dress hiked up. Goodness, this is crazy. Things moved to bed eventually, and I'm still pretty sure between the two of us, we woke up both his roommates. I later found out that it was the first time he had ever received oral. He had just turned 29, and also his first time doing anal. Ooh, jeez. In my strange brain, I was kind of proud of it, of all this, and very glad that he felt so much better about his sexuality and his prowess with women.
What's that got to do with you?
Oh, and let me tell you, Redditors, YouTubers, his year off, he had not lost his cue. The 3 or 4 times we had sex that night was fucking fantastic. In fact, I can still remember how sore my felt the next day from him. God, it was good. However, on the drive back home the next morning, I had an attack of conscience. He'd already sent me some lurid texts and one photo of his D. I flipped out on him. I'm a married woman. So you just now realized you're a married woman. You can't be sending me your shit like that. And on that fashion. It was pretty horrible for me. I told him not to text me until I figure out my brain a little better. Conclusion. And that brings us up to today. My friends, I've somehow managed to not tell my husband, keep up the friendship with Dan, and have absolutely no intentions of ever telling my husband. It would do nothing but hurt him, and if I'm being honest with myself, having sex with Dan was a public service.
Here we go again.
You're definitely a public agent, because what? This is the second time I'm reading this. And had been faithful over 3 years. Mainly the reason I'm confessing is that I'm weakening again, and I'm trying to figure out if I can see Dan again.
Not again.
Jesus. CLGR, and then she writes, I'm a bad girl. Oh, Jesus, my goodness. This is crazy, guys. Oops. I don't know, she doesn't seek advice, because from what she says here, edit, I came here to confess, not to ask advice from people on marriage. A lot of crazy things are happening out there, you would agree with me, but like, this is one of the craziest of them all. I mean, not to judge you, but like, girl, what do you even mean public service to begin with? You're offering public service with your body. What do you mean public service? Like, what do you mean public service? it's just crazy considering, okay, I mean, you did it before and your partner found out. It's actually fine. You guys were not married, you were in long distance, and he probably also did it. But you being married, to be very honest, you went to that city with the intentions of doing this. There's no excuse, whatever. Don't even say you went there, because how do you even drop your husband off and the first thing that comes to your mind is to catch up with an old friend, a male friend, and you intend passing the night there? How? You didn't even respect your partner. You didn't even respect, even if you don't respect at least your partner. The fact that Dan even knows your partner, he knows that you're married. He's not a random stranger that you say, okay, just do it, and you forget about it, and he also, the person moves on and you never get to meet this person. But Dan is somebody that will definitely get to meet your husband one day and meet your family. This is not nice. It's really not nice. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm not judging you. I mean, nobody's a saint, but this is like, this is crazy. It's crazy. Your partner does not deserve this. And the fact that you feel like meeting Dan at this moment is the reason why you're making this confession. Like, what is the color of your problem? I know you'll still do what you feel like doing, what your mind tells you to do, but like, why? Why on earth do you have to do this to your partner? Why? If you like Dan that much, he's already your friend, he's single, all of that, why don't you just get married to Dan? In my opinion, I feel like, don't settle. There are a lot of people out there. You're definitely going to meet people who are more beautiful, more gentleman, like you described, gentleman's man, you know, who are going to be everything more than your partner. They're going to be more handsome, have more money and everything. It all boils down to discipline and commitment. Go for the best. You have a lot of options. Among your options, choose the best of the best. This is how I see it. Choose the best of the best, the person you feel like, this is the best for me, and I'm choosing to choose this person. I've made up my mind to choose this person, and I'm going to be committed to this person regardless of whatever I see. Enjoy your life, so that when you finally choose, you know that, okay, I've chosen this person and I'm going to stick with this person come what may, whatever it is. This is my person, and yeah, and be contented with that person. Be happy with it, regardless of whatever you see outside. Let that commitment be there. You made vows, you chose this person before God and man, so stick to this person regardless of anything. At the end of the day, when you go out and meet other people, be reminded that you made vows, you're committed, you've chosen, and you have to. That's why you're human. That's why you're not an animal. This is why you're not an animal. You're human. You have to act like one.
Exactly.
You have to like. And if it doesn't work out at the end of the day, that's why there's option for you to walk out. But like keeping that person and doing this, to me, I don't know, it's just not it. It's not right. And now, what is your reason of wanting to go back to Dan? Is your partner not satisfying you? Is he not good enough? This whole thing, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't sit right with me, and I'm just like brutally honest and saying it the way I think it is. So yeah, what do you guys think? Do you have a contrary opinion? What do you suggest if you're in this situation? It's just a mess. What do you think? Leave your comments below. I would really like to read from you. We are all learning. Let's all learn from each other. Yeah, so that's it about this particular video. I hope you enjoyed my reaction, and yeah, thank you. Please do well to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It will go a long way. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed my reaction. Share it with your friends and loved ones. That's one way you can support the channel. You can also support the channel by buying me a coffee, joining my channel membership, and signing up to the channel's Patreon. It will help me create more beautiful videos like this, and it will really go a long way. Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you all on my next video. Bye.